Hello, my name is Leandre McBride, and I'm just posting a quick video here about my research project. So the bulk of my research project investigates the origins of religious liberty in America. Um, in a lot of ways, I'm tracing the history and the sources of that ideal. Um, what started my search for this history was the fact that lots of the textbooks that I think that I studied in high school and college laid religious freedom and toleration at the feet of Puritanism. Even though they didn't exactly say that the Puritans were religiously tolerant, they basically argue that because of the religious descent of the Puritans from the Anglican Church, that the Puritans sought religious freedom in the first place. And then what we get after that is a variety of religious worship and expression that necessitated the need for um, religious toleration and liberty. Now, I think I've always found issues with that explanation, especially given some of the things that I've read in different works with respect to the early colonial charters, contracts, and laws, where it seemed evident to me that what you would actually get was something more akin to um, small Anglican churches without the Anglicans. Um, it seemed to me, especially when looking at things like the Massachusetts um, laws and statutes, the laws and liberties of Massachusetts of 1634, that they were pretty comfortable limiting all sorts of different religious expression. And I think that had that sort of trend continued, um, without colonies like Maryland that were founded as Roman Catholic havens, um, that we would have had something that continued into the um, into the what became the United States of America. And so with that, one of the things that I've looked at is lots of the works of Lord Baltimore, things that were published by the first Lord Baltimore, and then when he passed, looking at what was established, the Act for Religious Liberty in 1638 in Maryland, was that they were pushing to allow for Roman Catholicism to survive. I also look at some of the pamphlets that the junior Lord Baltimore circulated around England in advertising the colony as a place where, one, you could get Protestants to come and they could be free of conscience to worship as they saw fit, whereas the junior Lord Baltimore also sought to persuade the Roman Catholics that they would likewise have a place that would be free of worship without stamping it out. And so in the Act for Religious Liberty of 1638, Lord Baltimore codified the fact that Roman Catholics would continue to be able to practice their religion safely and without fear of being persecuted as they were in like the neighboring colony of Virginia, for example. So that's about my project. Largely I'm focusing on Lord Baltimore and his actions, and so look forward to presenting it.